What's up, guys? I'm here with Icy Mike back in South Carolina. There's a video I've been wanting to make for you for so long. High level stuff that Adesanya does.
And he needed me.
I needed Icy Mike.
Yeah.
Somebody to kick in the head. Who better, right?
That's easy.
So we're going to be focusing today on how to exploit a straight punch. If I see this guy be lazy with, let's say you do a parry and it's too far. And when he does that parry, I go, ooh, there's an opportunity there to exploit. So I kind of go, oh, maybe I'm going to pull back and hit him with the hook. But then you realize he's so much faster than you. There's no way I can.
I'm too fast.
I can't do that. That's not going to work. And if I go one and then I pull into my round kick, he's going to block it. So like Adesanya, we're going to set up a couple power crosses, make this guy get scared. We go, ugh. And we come right over top and we clip him. This is one of those things that I land all the time when I fight, when I spar, but then I don't execute when I fight because your skill level's up here in the gym and it's a little bit below.
You said that at the seminar, and I think it's important for especially your viewers to know you get that too.
Everybody does.
Like you might look and think like, oh man, he's got it so together. But it's like at all levels, they're not executing at the same level as they are in training. So don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad at all. No, this is part of it. So when I get this down one day in a fight, I'm knocking somebody out with this.
Say thanks, Icy Mike. Yeah, help me get ready.
Got me get ready. So you guys know the technique already, but I want to show you a couple ways to throw it, and then I want to focus on an advanced way to throw this. So like we were just saying, when I throw my first couple crosses, they got to be powerful, because if he doesn't block, I got to hit him and make him scared. Right, so I established that cross. It could be in between a couple other punches I could set up here, but the priority is make him scared there. Make him scared there. I'm looking for him to do things wrong, to really commit to over parrying or to doing it this direction or something stupid where he has his head open. Then I just throw the shoulder forward, and right after I come with the head kick. And the beat of it is not 1, 2, it's like, it's got to be that fast, because when you go to parry, like how quick can you pull your hand back? It's fast. Even if you do it pretty wrong, done properly, it should be a whisper of like no moment. Yeah. But even done poorly, you're still the hand's going to get back here before that can get to here. A quarter second. Yeah. So it's basically this goes out. I'm already starting my kick. I'm already pushing this hip forward, so it comes right after. And unless this guy has fabulous eyesight, as your hand comes across, you actually block the vision of the kick. Like you tell me, right, can you see the kick? Unless you've overcommitted the hand. If you overcommit the hand, it doesn't matter.
It's hidden behind the elbow too.
Yeah. So just
like right your foot is when I see it, it's already about right here.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're in that panic moment where I have full momentum and you're trying to pull back, and now I'm going to win on the time frame. So yes, we can do it this way. This is how we see Adesanya do it. We can also use it off the jab in a number of ways. I can either just fade back, I throw the jab and I fade back, or
same thing,
yeah. Or I can skip my feet, like I'm going to throw a power round kick, but I jab at the same time. So I pre-establish a scary jab, I switch, and then I come up top. Now, you want to move to something more advanced?
Yes, sure, I guess.
Advanced. I want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of this episode, Nootopia, made by Optimizers. This is the most comprehensive nootropic system on the market. Nootropics is commonly referred to as cognitive enhancers and is very similar to what you imagine when you see the pills from Limitless. I absolutely love it and have taken it before my recent fights because it increases my focus and my concentration. Nootopia is formulated for your unique chemistry and will help you become your best self. I often find that I have what I call a wandering mind. I fall victim to lack of focus when I'm in my sparring sessions and sometimes in the fights. And now that I've started taking things like Brain Flow for performance and the Ultimate Focus pills, I'm able to stay really dialed in during the fight. If you want to work on improving your cognitive abilities, your focus, head over to nootopia.com/Gabriel and use the promo code Gabriel10 to save 10%. So the one that I've been working on recently, which is really throwing people off in sparring, is making them scared of the front kick, but then coming into the jab and the round kick at head level. And I've been landing this and having to pull it so dramatically because people's hands are just so out of position. I'm like, oh man, I land this every time. So I get Mike scared of the front.
Good dudes.
Good dudes.
Dudes that know what they're doing.
Yeah, we're not talking about guys who've been training for a couple months. I can land anything on them that I want.
That's another one your viewers should know. Like when they see these videos, like, oh, look, his hands are... Watch the world title fights, their hands are not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
If you're going to kick me here, that hurts. I don't want that. This is involuntary.
Yeah, you start doing something. So I start just poking that out. I'm waiting for him to do something, but I get him comfortable with that. Now, I'm going to throw the front kick. As it drops, I'm going to land to a switch. Front kick to a switch. So now when I pop my round kick up, it's going to be really hard. But if I just do that, again, if we look at the time it takes Mike to block, he can block both of these, no problem. One, and his hands are back up. It's too slow. One. But if I throw the jab in between that,
I don't know what to do.
now all of a sudden this combo is coming fast. And if he overcommits, especially because the first two are straight, if he commits with his elbow down the middle, and then I come here and he commits with his hand, this whole side is exposed. I could come down to body level and hit a liver or kidney even, or I can come up to head level.
I've doubled up this way twice.
Yeah.
You know, boom, boom.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been finding this one works really well. It's just give him a shot, come up, and it's so fast, and it works so well.
I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It's too fast.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that if you haven't tried it yet, and I didn't clue into it until about 2 months ago. I was just doing something. I was like, "Oh, that's fast."
What's really funny? Why people are like these reactions are genuine. I thought you were totally going to do a different technique.
Okay.
You're like, "We'll do the advanced one." I was like, "Oh, I know which one he's talking about." That is so fast. No, I'd never seen that.
So it's really all you're doing is here to the switch to the head kick, but now you got to throw that jab in between. And when you go fast, it's ba.
Yeah.
And there's not many people in the world, maybe a couple, but there's not many people who can go 1, 2, 3 and execute it.
It'd have to be like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I would have to know. You'd have to have that so well scouted.
Somebody like Lerdsila. I fought Lerdsila. I probably wouldn't throw this against Lerdsila because he'd probably be like,
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm not going to land it. But 99.9% of people, assuming you correctly establish that they're standing their ground, they're not moving, they're in place, and I scare him on this, and I scare him on that, and I start seeing him do something wrong, and then I come on, there's a good chance that head kick's going to land. There's an even better chance you're going to hurt him if you don't control, so please control this. Don't just go to sparring tomorrow and try it. I hate when people do that.
Yeah, new stuff with head kicks, because also you're doing a lot of to me.
Yeah.
So people are they're liable to do very wrong things.
Yeah. Whenever you learn anything new, I'm sure, I think you would hate it if you taught something to somebody, and then the first thing they do is go spar with it.
Spin kicks are like that.
People will spin.
Yeah. And the person freaks out and zigs when they should have zagged.
Yeah, you got to go first. I think about it, then I drill with a partner, and then maybe I practice on the bag. Then maybe I try and sparring a week later.
Yeah.
So don't kill somebody or hurt yourself. But this is something I've been wanting to share with you for a while. Thank you, Mike, for joining us for the episode.
I'm glad I could help you with that.
Yeah, at least I didn't head kick you.
Yeah.
For real. I'm going to throw his channel down below. Check it out. Guys, thanks for joining. As always, train hard. I'll see you back here soon for another episode.